Hi guys, it's Mark from the RCalsace 68 in France. I know it's a long time since I made for you an English video because I have not many English guys who look at the channel. If you are looking at it, feel free at any French or German video to tell a word in English and tell me, hey, I want this video in English. So if I can, I will do it for you. It's much easier for me to do it on demand as to do all my video in English. I also not like to take the French video, put the sound off and talk on the video all I explain in French in English, because you lose this aspect of this video to be like you were here with me. I don't like that, so I don't do that, and I don't so not like and look video from that types. So here we are because of the not of this project, this is coming after, the FVT 5-40S LiPo ESC 200 amp, super small, like a Max 5 hobby ring size ESC. 250 grams is the weight from that. It's an alloy case. It has a cooler on top, which has one problem: the wires go directly in the ESC. ESC is closed with screws. You have here a joint by the wire output. So at the first one I break the fan, so I want to change it, and there is the problem, because all in there is locked in silicone, so you cannot unplug the fan, so you have to cut the wire so long as possible and to put another fan with and solder the wire directly on it. So that's one problem. Second problem, it should be waterproof. I don't try it, I don't trust it. The knob is not waterproof. This is a cheap ESC. Costs here from Banggood or AliExpress 105 or 110 euros to here in France. And it's cool because we have ZTW 300 amp ESC, who costs 3 times the price, and Flyer ESC, who are okay with the price but who are not so practical to mount, but they are lighter, but they have no internal back, and if you have one you just have 5 volts and a few amps, and here you can go to 8.4 and 10 or 20 amps. So you can really use a big servo, many fans on it, and have no issue with that. And it's way easier to mount than this one. But this is still my favorite one, the Air Snake 4-22S ESC by Rafa Mamba on eBay. And then I use a 2S LiPo for the BEC. So, but I buy this to test it because I like the easy way. It means you have just to solder your plugs on, put this on, program it, and then you can drive like a normal 110 or 110/8 kil stock ESC, but with 14S capability. So I have here a 12S motor, I have 2 6S gens bashing. ESC works fine in power, it's easy to program, but absolutely not forget to put the anti-spark on, like on the ZTW, like on the Flyer ESC. I really want to have and hope that Hobby Ring and Castle wanna and gonna do for us a easy, small size, lightweight 12S ESC for cars. We don't like to have it with overkilling amp. I understand it for those who made speedruns who needs 500,000 amp because they use a TP power motors or other battery killer motor, but I want something for the normal driver. 12S 200 amp is way enough if you have the right kV and the right gearing on the motor. So put an anti-spark, you can do it on the old wires, you can solder it yourself with resistors, with parallel wiring. You can use XT90 anti-spark, and my favorite is the XT150 anti-spark. Keep in mind, you don't just only need one at the positive. and you have to take this one with this small black ring here. This is the anti-spark side. You can, it's sure, if you drive only such thing, you can put everywhere X350, so you can put here serial, go black to black and red to red. It's not an issue. I use EC5 because I have 30 cars and I drive it all with, most of them with the same battery, so I like to have EC5 everywhere and just put one anti-spark here and look at how fine it works. You have zero, no spark, nothing. So do that, because many people burn it out and first using because they don't do that. This is the first ESC I have. I still have no problem for the moment. I touch wood. So then, what is boring is that you have a strange thing. When you hit the throttle, it works fine, smooth. You can really change the acceleration, the punch control, the timing, all that, like on a hobby wing ESC is also smooth on throttle. It's not an issue. But then begins the problem. Or you let the throttle go and take it again, the car retake power, no problem. You can brake until 0, then start again without any problem. But if you let the car go before you coming in a curve, just brake a little bit to put the car and the suspension down, then let the brake go and hit the throttle. There is no more. You have nothing. The car don't retake power. If you throttling the car make that, you have to wait to have 1 or 2 kilometers an hour speed down to can retake the power, or you have to brake down to 0 before you can have throttle again. I try anything at the programming card. I change the neutral point, I change the rates, I change the power, the timing, all. I change one step after another each parameter and nothing works. I'm gonna show you that, what I mean. You're gonna see it here also just on place. So put radio power on, put power on the ESC, check all is fine, okay, and look at that. I'm gonna hit full throttle now, progressive. Look at how smooth it starts. No problem. I brake here, let the brake go, start again, no problem. Now I'm gonna pull power on it. I'm gonna brake just a little bit and gonna try to really put the power on, and you will see nothing works. See? You have a reaction time about 2 or 3 seconds, and this is just in the air when you're on the road. So long as the car roll out, you have nothing. You just can brake to 0 before it start again. And I was not able to catch the point where the car restart directly. So that means you can use it on road for speed runs and some stuff, but off-road it's really not funny. And if you drive on a track, it's also boring on a non-road track, because you go on the curve, brake a little bit to take nice the curve, put the power on, and nothing more underneath. It's like your fuel pump has give it up while you're turning with your NASCAR. That's bad. I hope they will do an update, because the program card can be put at the PC, but you have no fireware. I found nowhere something to make an update at FVT. I find no software, nothing. So this card looks like a hobby wing card, but it's not a hobby wing card. And it's funny because I try all the cards I have here, and one card can read the spec from the ESC, but nothing other. And this is the Flyer ESC programming card. At this card you have also, you don't know where to put the wire, so you have to put it here in the second one, and you have to put it the signal wire to the front of the card, the signal wire to the left and the black to the right. Don't matter, if you put it the wrong way nothing happens, just not start. This way it works. So you have here a software version, but how I say, we wait on upgrade. I really hope they do this fast. So you can change acceleration, motor timing. This is what I have programming doing the neutral. The neutral is like on the Hobby ESC. You have to put here the little knob, put on power, wait to the beeps, then let go, neutral with the transmitter, hit one time, wait on one beep, full throttle, hit again, wait to the beep, full brake, hit again, wait to the beep, and then it's okay. You have a thermal protection who's rated to 120 degrees Celsius out from the box. I go down to 100. 100 is not too much for an ESC. You will keep it without any problem. If I go to 100 degree and ESC, the car will just stop and I have to wait a few minutes to cool down. It's not a problem. Drag brake, don't use it. I tried, and because we have this strange doing at when you let the throttle go and brake a little bit, the drag brake don't work. It works at the time the motor has no more RPM. At that moment you put the drag brake on, so that means the truck has a strange reaction. It just stop immediately all four tires. So you go down, nothing happens, and then blam, you are locked. I tried the drag brake with ABS, same shit, so don't do it. Cutoff 3.4, so we're gonna try it when we have finished. We try it at the Armor Creighton XB. I put it in 12S, I drive it. Out from the box is 3.0 volt. 3.0 volt is too low, but we tried it in the Creighton and the battery still had 3.4, so it's not so bad. But for be sure, because it's summer here, to not burn out my battery, I go to 3.4, so normally we will be to 3.6, 3.7 when you have finished to drive. You can change frequency to low to high, that means 8 or 60 kilo, I forget, no matter. Next step, don't touch it, let it too low. Like anytime, tools from you who knows what is what and how it works, please put it in the comment. I am not here to tell you what you have to do with your RC. I am here to share. I share you my opinion, and I really want to have your opinion. Feel free also to tell me I have a shit face. It's not an issue. It's no problem. It's just internet. It's just talk behind a PC. Don't matter to me. I'm not that type of psycho guy who turn crazy. Motor reverse or not, start power, forward force, backward force, with or no reverse, ESC 2672 or 8.4 volts, acceleration from very soft to very hard, you have 5 steps, motor timing also 5 steps, brake force, this is an important thing. Because stock you become it with 50. So you think 50 is 50%, but nope. This go to 200 steps. And here see I have only 12. With 12 steps the car weighs 11 kilograms, means 20 pounds. Out on the street can lock all 4 tires at full speed with 12 steps here. And if 200 is 100%, that means it's only 24% brake. It's really, really strange. I try at the Spectrum to change the way from the throttle from 100 to 150%, also the brake, do the neutral again. I try anything and nothing works. I still have this issue. So if someone of you has the answer how to do it to not have that, if any of you have found the updater, please give us the link to go update our cards and our ESC. And if everyone from you has issue with that ESC, also it's really important to tell me how many from you have bought this and how many from you has problem, burn it out, destroy it, because it's something we have a lot. Remember, back in the time, the first Castle Mamba Monster ESC V1 burns out from himself. Then comes the V2, V3, it's begin to be better. Hobbying does the Xeron ESC, never had any issue. Castle does a new ESC waterproof, no issue. Hobbying makes a new crit grind, no issue. Then they do the XR8, first generation has issue, and it's always a problem with electronic. The Flyer ESC first generation has issue. ZTW have issue. Sky RC has issue, and also all their rebrands. I have on it. Anytime I have to laugh when I see Corelli makes an ESC for competition 1/10 scale cars, costs, are you ready, 170 euros, but the original Sky RC, same ESC, same programming, just other colors, costs only 60 euros. That means 3 times less in price for the same ESC. Then they claim, oh, you don't have to buy in China, you kill the European dealers. So, if you have a problem after 3 months with your electronic, Corelli says to you, no more warranty, it's only 3 months. So, if it's only for 3 months, I can buy it in China. It's not an issue because my Chinese dealer will do something for me. He don't let me just sit down on a destroyed ESC after 3 months. That's also something I like, especially by Castle Creation. Anytime I had to do to deal with the Castle Creation aftermarket, it was that wise. Top notch of aftermarket. I really love that. And that's why I drive long time Castle, because you can get the rotors, the bearings, the shield, all you want from the motor. That means the motor was high in price. In the first time we get Castle motor in France, the Mamba Monster 2.2 costs about 180 to 220 euros, just the motor for a 1/8 scale. The hobbying motors was about 60 to 70 euros, but you cannot repair it. The Castle was 220, but you can buy only the rotors or something, but price was 50 euros. So for a little bit more than the rotor from the Castle motor, you can get a complete hobbying motor at that time. Then Castle stopped to do that. That was boring. And now we have the sensor motor. Castle do it again. That is cool. The 50 bucks is the price. Bucks in US dollars. You can get a rotor to repair your Sensorite motor, and that is really nice regarding the price at the beginning. I hope that our brands will do that soon. So I repeat, if you have problem with that one, please ask me. I try to reach FVT, and at any time, if just one person tell them you make shit, they say, if 100, 200, 300 person tell, or a bigger RC channel contact them to say, hey, I have 1 million subscribers, I have 100,000 from them who have bought the FVT because I tell them it's a cool ESC, now they have problem, then in the most of the time they do something. And this is also a point because I have to do this channel. It's Manny's RC Garage is more than 1 people, so we see it in France here with Corelli, because I'm a small channel. I have only 24k subscriber, but unfortunately I'm the biggest French RC car channel, French speaking RC car channel. I know you have way bigger channel in USA or England or so, but here in Europe it's not the case. It's begin we have German channels who grows and something, but no specific French channel for RC cars. You have generic stuff, but there's so much to do just on cars, so I cannot do everything. I cannot do boats, chopper, plane, and all that stuff. So hope to see your comment about this. If you have one, if you have issue with, if you have find the solution, then you must tell me. And if you are laughing now and tell, I know it, but you're never gonna know it. I will understand it too. You can tell it. You can say, I have the solution, but I don't give you the solution. I don't like you. If it's make you laugh, it's okay, because I'm here only for fun, and all who make me laugh is okay, or make you laugh is all okay. Bye guys, stay tuned, and remember, if you want something, a video specific on one of these models in English, just ask me. I have put here the Losi LSD differential in there with the plastic spur gear. This is a Serpent long wheelbase 8S 1500 kV, super quiet. I love it. This is a 1/7 scale Hobaro car. What? Yes, this is the size from an armor infraction, but weighs 2 kilo less. This is the half of the weight less than the armor infraction series. I have many stuff here. I try many stuff, and we do many crazy stuff, and we always have fun. Bye guys.